in a private university, there's no money. Okay, we are broke, things are expensive in there, but we're also not allowed to do business. Please, how do we survive as a student? Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to film this, actually not because of anything but because of the fact that I fought and I prevailed to set this video up like this. I know that this is my usual setup, and obviously if you've watched my last video you know that I'm pretty much not in a very comfortable situation at the moment, but yeah, I'm very excited and happy that I'm able to do this. This setup is very temporary, it's ugly, it's dark, but it's what I have to work with, and I promise myself not to make excuses for my consistency no matter where I find myself. So guys, here I am again creating content for you. If you're new on my channel, welcome. My name is Precious, aka Calabar Spice, and I'm a content creator with high spirits and craziness. Oh yeah, first, before I go into today's video, I want to say a very big thank you to all of you for the love you guys showed me on my apartment hunts video. First of all, for me not to be available, for me not to post consistently, go and come back after 3 weeks and my views are still that good, if that's not the view count of someone that is blessed, I don't know what is. So guys, thank you so much. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how you guys did it, but the views, the love, the comments, everything, you guys even DM'd me and all that. I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to get a place very soon, but for now, please let us manage this one like this. The quality, let's just do fast and be going, because. So guys, yeah, today's video is about Nigerian private universities versus federal universities, unpopular opinions about attending a private university in Nigeria. Now, I know I always put disclaimers. Before I start this video, I just want to say that I don't want to see anybody in the comment section saying, oh, you should be grateful, your parents can afford expensive university for you, Asuu did not do anything, Asuu strike did not do. I don't want all of that, okay? I'm just here to give my 2 cents, and if you have any negative comments, because me and negative comments were like this, we don't need to collide, I will delete it and I'll block you so nobody will see it. So if you're in Nigeria and get out, if you want to say anything that is bad. So yeah, I'm here to speak for my fellow private university students, and I hope that I see their mind quite honestly, okay? So if you're willing to listen to my rants, you know, this channel I do usually rant. Either I rant or I vlog. If you are new here, that's my work on this YouTube. Rant, vlog, rant, vlog, rant, vlog. So yeah, let's get into the video. My first point is born out of the fact that I am now currently living alone, and there are some things that I realized that a private university takes away from you, honestly. Being in a private university actually takes away your adulthood. Like, you guys, the plane is passing, but I don't know if my mic is capturing that. I hope my mic is not capturing that, but let me just continue filming because I have to go to work. This is currently 5 a.m. and I have to go to work by 6:30, so we cannot allow a plane to distract our video. A private university takes away your adulthood. It takes away, like, your growth, that transformation from teenager to adult. You don't know some simple things, like you don't know how to make your own decisions, because in a private university they're always pushing our bum. They're always telling us, oh, go here, go here, go here, go here. In as much as some people have that freedom when they leave school, and some people actually have that freedom even while in school, I feel like for those of us that cannot figure out our lives by ourselves, a private university does not allow that. That's why I was fighting really hard to leave alone for my internship, because I know that all my life I have always been under somebody's care. I have always been controlled. I have always been, you know, living with somebody, and I did not like that. I did not know how to, you know, schedule my life, in quote. I did not know how to make my own decisions, and I feel like a private university takes that away from me, because honestly, there are curfews, there are rules everywhere. There's don't do this, don't go here, don't do this, don't wear this. So it's a lot of, you can't really find yourself, if you ask me. I don't know how private university graduates in the house felt when they finished school, if you were like, you know. By the way, if you're not a Nigerian and you don't know what a private university is, a private university is a private university. It belongs to somebody, like it belongs to a group of persons that, you know, come together to make this school. And federal universities, on the other hand, belong to the government. So the federal universities are always, they're cheaper, people don't really care about them like that. There's more freedom. The school fees are obviously cheaper, like I said earlier, and all that good stuff. So that's basically the difference. My second point right now is that in a private university, everybody, in my opinion, in my own private university, you guys obviously know my private university, and the research I have done from 2 other private universities, which I cannot mention their name for reasons best known to me and my friends in that school, we're not going to keep them. But I feel like in a private university, there's a pressure, there's a kind of like tendency of students to pretend to form to be what they're not. I mean, I feel like it happens in every school, whether private or not, but I just want to sprinkle this there because it is real. I feel like in private universities, I don't know, people just want to pretend that, oh, I'm from a rich family, because obviously there are rich kids in that place. In my school, I don't see people who are rich. When they are rich, make me so like this. So I feel like there's a lot of pressure. A lot of people actually want to be like, okay, let me just feel among. So there's a lot of peer pressure, pretense. When your roommate has iPhone 100 and you have iPhone 0, you want to measure up and everything. I have been in those shoes. I have been in that situation before where I just felt like, okay, this person is very, very rich, and look at you, you are just a pauper. So yeah, that's another reason why I don't like private universities. My third point is the fact that there's so much pressure to pass in a private university. And don't ask me why. Obviously, they're paying millions for you. Okay, I heard the MBBS school fees, I think 400 level in one particular private university, I'm not going to mention, was about 5 million or 5 point something million. By the time your parents pay 5 point something million naira on your head for a year, still give you money for transport, still give you money for feeding, still give you money for every other thing, that's about, let's say, 6 million on the whole. They don't born you where you know read your book. I mean, it's good to read your book and everything. It's actually good to want to be the best academically, but being in a private university just puts that pressure on you, like this money that they have spent on your head, let it not waste. Did you get? So I feel like that's one of the reasons for me, Sha, because I'm not saying that my parents paid 40k for me in Unilag, I will not read, but that pressure is just there, and it's sometimes it comes across as toxic, to be honest, because by the time you think of it, except you're a child that does not care about your parents, by the time you think of how much your parents have spent to get you to that school and how much you're going to read and you're going to read well. So yeah, that's another unpopular opinion. If you guys agree with these points, please let me know. Anyone that you don't agree with, just let me know in the comment section, but be reasonable and sensible with your critics or your disagreements, because I will come for you. Okay, no toxicity, no listen on my channel. All right, I'm accepting constructive criticism to my point. Next point is the one that I'm sure that most federal university students watching me right now will be saying or will be thinking in their head. Nobody believes that you're suffering in a private university. Oh my God. Like, everybody just thinks that once you can cough out over 1 million or over 2 million naira and go to school, your life done better. That's actually a lie, honestly, because this is going to bring me to my next point, which is that private universities are expensive in terms of livelihood, honestly. In a private university, if Coke is 50 naira outside or 150, when it crosses the gate of a private university, it's now 200 or 300, or, you know, the cost of things, the cost of living in a private university is very expensive. It is crazy, it is unrealistic. I would say it is wicked, because a lot of vendors, when they come in there, they just see that these people are paying 2 million naira school fees, so their parents are commissioners. Their parents, not all of us parents are commissioners. So some of us, our parents use their last money. Some of our parents actually use our last money to give us the best education, because that's what they couldn't get. So when, like myself and my parents, I know we had a very big issue. Like, we had some squabbles because of my allowance and how much I wanted them to give me, because they really did not understand that living in a private university is way more expensive than, like the living outside the world or in the normal world. And I can testify to that, because right now I live alone. I live in Lagos alone by myself, and I mean, the money I'm spending is much, but if you compare it to a private university and how much those things cost, how much things like Milo, milk, sardine, you know, normal things that you need to live your life, even food, how much it costs in a private university versus how much it costs outside a private university, you know that we are soaring in there. Okay, so that's my next point. Nobody believes we're suffering. Nobody believes we're suffering because of the financial profile they have created for our parents and for us as well, you know. So it's really painful, it's really sad telling somebody that, oh, I'm in a private university, I cannot afford it. They're like, it's a lie, one thing, you know. It breaks my heart all the time. Our voices, okay, there are actually two things. The first one is that our voices are not important in a private university, and also in other private universities. I've done my investigation before making the video, so don't kill me. Students' voices are not heard. to a very large extent, actually. If a student body wants something, or if a student body suggests something, if the management doesn't want it, they will not put it for us. And it's not like we are demanding for something very outrageous or something very, very, like, let me say, expensive or impossible to produce. It's just they don't just want it because it doesn't sit well with them, or because they want to chop our money, or because, so there's a lot of suppressing that goes into that. There's a lot of, controlling that goes, and that actually goes to my first point of, having your adulthood life to yourself, because there's so many rules as well. Like in my school, when you guys found out that in my school we have to wear a particular color of clothes to class and everything for every department, I know how much you guys were bashing and insulting me. Okay, not insulting, but like mocking me in the comment section. So yeah, that's another thing. Private university takes away your happiness. Not your happiness, obviously you'll be happy, but like the rules are a lot. The rules are compressive. The rules are just there to like your life together and just mash you down. That's what I feel. And I don't know about federal universities, but I feel like there's a lot more freedom, a lot more, everything out there. My next point, obviously, is that in a private university, we have to scam our parents to survive. I'm beating my chest. Except the parents send you like 100k. Even in a school like mine, the parents send you 100k. It still depends. If you're someone that can spend, if you're someone that can save money very, very well, if you're someone that can control your finances to a very good extent, you'll be rich. But someone like a parent that has spent, let's say, 2 million naira now and can only afford 30k a month. 30k a month in a private university, let me tell you something. That's like telling your child to eat once a day, because by the time you pay money to even printing, normal printing of paper that is 10 naira, it can be times 3, 30 naira in a private university. So by the time you look at all these expenses, food that you're eating, water, provisions, toiletries, students have to lie to their parents to survive. Students have to look for extra ways. Actually, I feel like it also pushes us. And yes, that brings me to my next point. Perfect. In a private university, there's no money. Okay, we are broke, things are expensive in there, but we're also not allowed to do business. Please, how do we survive as a student? Okay, if your parents send you like 30k in a month, you can say, okay, I want to start selling clothes, I want to start selling shoes, I want to sell jewelry, to make up, to survive. Business is not allowed in a private university, and I personally feel like that's just killing somebody's dreams, that's killing somebody's vibe. So yes, a private university takes away your business plans, your dreams to an extent. If you want to start a business and learn how to start a business, in a private university you cannot do that, because everything is already limited and they're like, don't do this, don't do this. You can't sell this, because obviously they're selling it in the school as well, so they don't want you to compete with them. That's what I think, honestly, and I hope that I spoke the mind of my fellow private university students in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have spent so much time and I'm late for work, and I'm happy that I could film this. I'm happy that you're going to watch it. I'm happy that I have something to serve to you guys. So yeah, see you in my next video. Please subscribe if this is your first time, please, because I'm literally suffering to film this inside mosquito. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.